All right, man. Welcome back to another week of the A&B Podcast. It's your boy, Young Tamarack, and I'm lifted like a ride-sharing app. And I'm here with some good people because my people are never not good. Let them know what it is there.
Yo, what up? It's your boy, the Finesse Fella. We back on the mic. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us. And bonjour.
We're speaking French now.
Yeah, you know,
I
bilingual.
like that.
Yeah.
New edition.
Trying.
New edition.
Got to reach the markets, you know what I'm saying?
And as always, we have a new edition of the A&B Podcast. And we're here with a pretty interesting guest, I like to say. I'm going to let the young man go ahead and introduce himself.
Yeah, it's young Scotty, young LYSOL, Yancy E, a.k.a. be up all in your grandma. In your grandma's guts. You already know.
Yep.
I was thinking about that today.
How are you gonna
Be up in grandma's guts, and I was like, this is why would I put this great idea with absolutely zero consequences because she's been on menopause for the past 20 years.
But you got to watch out because these grandmas nowadays, they be younger. So, you know, like Bernice Burgos is a grandma. So we got to remember that.
Yeah,
so
man.
like,
Yeah.
there's not my one. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's an odd set of circumstances, though. I mean, like, she's extremely bad, like, for a grandma.
Who are we talking about?
Bernice Burgos?
Bernice Burgos.
Who isn't Bernice? I think I've seen the name.
Oh,
That's
man.
that bad IG joint, right?
Yeah.
And she has a kid
Yes.
with a kid?
Yeah, right.
You cannot trust shorties
Yeah,
out here, dog.
it's a dirty game out here. But, Yancy, man, welcome to the A&B Podcast. As always, we start off with trying to figure out how everybody's week's been. So, was anybody want to start off? Anybody want to jump out there?
I had an up and down week. It was definitely one that was testing me, like
Damn.
on all aspects, professionally, my job,
Damn.
at home, getting ready for the baby. You know what I'm saying? We're nesting
He's
now.
getting ready to have a kid.
Little daughter.
Word,
Yes.
A daughter? You already know the
Yes,
sex
yes,
and all
yes,
that?
yes,
How
yes.
many weeks?
She is 7 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
No, we're getting ready.
Yeah.
It's like
Baby
preparing
shower
for
next
your,
month.
like, quinceanera. It's like, it's almost here. Like, and we, like, make sure the dance is all nice and everything.
Yeah.
It's got to be right. Right.
Hey,
I'm
yo.
excited.
that's actually scary.
You know, you got roll with it.
I'm just thinking about me now. I'm like, yo, I'd be reckless. She'd be a single mom. All right, I'm
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
man, and
Wow. Thank you for sharing
it's
that
gonna be a
insight.
podcast episode.
But
But yeah, and then just cooling, linking up with my good folks, reaching out to people I haven't talked to in a little while. You know, scheming and plotting with my co-hosts behind the scenes for this podcast to, take that next step. So yeah, it's a good week. How about you?
my week was cool. My week's been pretty boring for the most part, though, man. I just be going to work, coming home, hitting the gym, linking up with friends and family after work whenever I get the opportunity to. I don't think, did we talk about this last week about we played flag football with a guy who caught a body?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so
Wait, where?
I don't have to bring that up, but yeah, obviously he wasn't at the
you can't
field for
just
this
skip over
week's games.
Oh no, we didn't talk about that last week.
We didn't?
No, we didn't. Because
Okay.
that just happened. Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, we play in a flag football league where there's a guy who allegedly choked a man to death because he was a tow truck operator getting ready to tow his vehicle.
Yeah.
So we were literally playing football with him
Like,
Saturday.
and when he says
early in
literally,
the
he
day.
means like he
literally,
was literally
he
lined
was,
up across
playing
from me.
defense against us. Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't seem like he was ready to choke a nigga to death.
No,
You know
he
what I
didn't-
mean?
no.
Like, it didn't have
I didn't
that
see it
vibe.
in the eyes,
It didn't
like-
have that vibe at all. So I was like, when I saw it, I was like, yo, that's the nigga we was playing football
Yeah, like,
with.
and the thing, I had to link up the pictures, and I was like, wait, hold up. Shape up.
Hey,
Yeah,
yo.
Nose. That nigga really bodied the nigga.
Y'all are really reckless. I would be like, all right, yo, who's mad? Like, can someone else check him, bro? Like,
No, that's the thing. We didn't know. We didn't know.
Seemed like a chill
it
nigga.
happened. We played football later on in the night. The next
was
day
in
in the
College
news,
Park.
he was in College Park. Dude tried to tow his vehicle, chokes dude out.
oh, this is recent.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, bro. This literally just recently happened. And we're not laughing because someone obviously perished. and
Yeah,
they
that's
died.
sad. That's sad.
What we're laughing at is the fact that we were playing football with the guy who
Yes.
did it.
Yes.
Which
yes,
is
yes. Yes.
Still just teetering on that line and kind of like, it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
But, yes, that's pretty much, is that a shame that was like one of the highlights of my week? It was finding that out.
Figuring that out, that was
wild. And my neck hurts. Slept on it weird.
And we had a rough football game this week.
Yeah, and then we took an L in flag football this week. Yeah,
it was rough.
It's just we got going too late.
Yeah,
we left
we left too many plays out there.
Yeah, that's what happens. But other than that, man, I'm good. Living my life. Excited about things to come. Going to see the Cowboys in December at AT&T Stadium. So yeah. Okay. What about you, man? You look like you had a pretty lit couple of days, actually.
It's been, first of all, shout out HBCU homecomings. It's been probably the most lit week in the DMV. All the way up 95 to Baltimore to down 95 in DC.
Oh, so you went to multiple?
No.
Oh, okay.
Bro, I don't know.
Like, damn, you're a legend.
I don't know if you know about hanging out at Morgan. Here I go. Fight me, Morgan. I'm ready for the smoke. Dog, like, you take the wrong turn, you'd be like, oh, shit.
Yeah. You didn't even got to say no more. Okay.
No, I know what you mean, though. The campus is nice, though, I will say.
It's beautiful,
nice
dog.
campus,
And the
very
parties
nice.
are great, because, like, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
when any day could be your last, of course you're going to party like it's your last, dog.
You go from literally trying to, get something to eat at the caf to walking around the corner to somebody trying to sell you some blue tops.
Bruh.
It's just...
I remember my favorite night in Baltimore. This is when I was like young and reckless, like 19. And like, dude was like, Molly, I got Molly. And it wasn't actually in like a bag or a container.
It was just in his hand.
It was just
Continue, I'm sorry, but this is hilarious.
Bro,
I got Molly in my hand.
Literally. And like, he was really he was like, all right, 20. And I was like, 20? And he was like, all right, bro, 5. Why'd you go down so low? Why did the price drop so quick, bro?
Hey, bro, no way.
I'm not gonna lie, I did it out of sand. I licked his palm. I was like, I said, no homo, bro. I got you.
I got
Great night, nonetheless.
Oh my god. Damn.
Yeah.
That had nothing to do with your week, though. That was just you.
Oh, yeah. But, okay, let's see.
My Friday homecomings,
Yeah, Friday it was Yard Fest. Yard Fest was lit. I realized I like to get lit and show my ass. Great.
You mean like literally?
Nah.
Yeah, okay. I don't think you meant
And also, I noticed that,
like,
a joint's called Yard Fest. But there's nothing festival about it because when you're the only black dude with no shoes on doing handstands and full of HBCUs.
Wait, you thought going to the... No! Oh, man. I didn't phone a friend before?
I knew I was just on grass and I like being on grass. So I was just like, all right. And I was chilling. And these shorties, they don't... Some of them were rocking with it, of course.
Yeah, some of them were just like, this nigga is a white boy or some shit.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man.
I mean, but festivals, like, if you've been to, like, major festivals, I guess.
Bro, nobody was dancing, and I'm like, bro, dance, we here to...
It sounded like he was pleading, like, bro, dance, please.
Please, I don't want to be the only one having fun. Please.
It's crazy, though, that it's like that, because, I mean, you would think people are coming out to have a good time, but no, like, it's like almost like a mannequin challenge in a sense. Like, we're there to, like, see who has the best fit, like, and, like, who can, like, posture up with it. Maybe you see, like, a few, like, fraternities or sororities do their strolls, and it's like, everybody else, like, shut the fuck up. Like, nobody else gets to do anything, Maybe a few pockets.
Freeze and watch.
A few pockets of people maybe, like, really, like, enjoying themselves, turning up. A couple people, you know what I mean? But, like, for the most part... Nah, everyone's like kind of posting up.
Bro.
Everyone's so like just boxed in. Like I don't know.
What?
I just got to say, I hope all the HBCU ladies took care of Josh Christopher because he's like a top recruit in the nation that came to visit Howard. So like,
you already know who's taking care of.
You said they took care of him?
I hope they took care of him. Not insinuating anything. Nope, not a thing. But I'm just saying. I
don't know, man. It sounds a lot like you're insinuating coitus.
I just feel like that would be one of the biggest things that happen to a HBCU school athletically. In a very, 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 very.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. I don't know what's this guy's name.
Josh Christopher.
Before we begin, because we got to get back to the flow of the show. Josh Christopher, I'm gonna let you know something right now. Probably don't go to a HBCU to play basketball. I'm just saying.
Why not?
Go to a school where you can find a nice white girl and, live your life the right way. You know what I'm saying? Every basketball player's dream. You know what? Go foreign even. She could be from like one of those white European countries even, and her name be Svetlana. Or Ivanka. And with that being said, Alistair, can you let them know what the top 5 is for the week?
Top five.
This week's top 5 is going to be top 5 weirdos. So that's, in the sense, a weird person or just someone who is different than the norm and they're in the industry. So anybody want to start?
Yeah, I want to go because I don't really have a list compiled in my head already, so I'm just going to throw names out. All right, so Tyler, the Creator. This is not in any particular order. Childish Gambino.
Okay.
Yeah. Lil Uzi.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Young Thug to a certain degree.
Okay.
And you ever heard of the rapper Daylight?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Daylight.
He's
so
hilarious.
There you go.
that's my list. I don't need to justify my list because it's my fucking podcast.
I'm gonna say Andre 3000 off top. I'm gonna say Erykah Badu. I'm gonna say Jordan Peele. Childish Gambino. And last one, I'm going to say Hobson.
Yeah.
Because he's definitely someone.
Is Hobson still making music?
Yeah. It's just not.
I feel like it's a silly question to ask now.
Yeah.
For the most part. I feel like as long as niggas can get on Amazon and buy a mic,
yeah,
niggas could always rap. And what about you, Young Lysol?
I'd say also. Actually, I should put it in order. Whatever.
I mean, if you want to do that, no one ever does it.
No
so this could be a challenge if you want to take it upon yourself to actually do your list in order. Because I don't even do it myself because I'm lazy.
There's a lot of firsts today. So.
All right. First, I'm gonna put JPEG Mafia.
Okay.
He's Second, Zach Fox.
Oh
okay.
shit!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Father.
Okay.
I'm switch it up. Fucking what's his Antonio Brown? That man really be on the gram trying to act like he's not sad.
Yeah.
But not
oh, nah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm calling him. Calling him.
Oh, my phone rang?
And then 5, let's see another rapper. Fucking Earl Sweatshirt. Let's throw him out there. That's just a lazy one because I can't think of one.
It's all good. That's all list.
But yeah. That's how it be.
Well, with that being said, not that we're calling you a weirdo, but even as you just described previously, you were the one black guy at Yardfest going barefoot and doing handstands, and it just didn't seem like it was being received the way you were hoping. So that kind of gets us straight into you as an artist. I guess how did that even become a thing? When did that start?
What, being weird? You see, I was ugly in middle school. I'm still ugly, actually. So once you're ugly and people are like, what's wrong with this guy? You just got to be like, all right, they're not gonna mess with me anyway. Just gotta by myself. Whatever. And then ever since then, it's like, all right, cool. Let me just not care anymore. And once you not care, you're free. You're free, dog. You can do whatever you want. You can wear pink shirts. You can wear dresses.
Message.
Literally whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Because it's 7.5 billion people on Earth, dog. Yeah. What, you gonna judge me? You gonna judge me? You don't have cars. You don't have life insurance, all right? So don't judge me. My bad.
No, but the thing is, you're making so much fucking sense.
Much
But you're right. That's real as shit, though. To not care. To not care, man. That's got to be the most freeing feeling in the world.
But it's sad. I think that's one of the hardest things to do now with social media and stuff like that, because people really be internalizing.
Well, because depending on what you're doing in your life, I think in a monetary sense, it could like take away from you, being able to make money or, I guess, for you to advance. You know what I mean? If you're seen as someone who is discriminatory, you know what I mean? So it's not like. There's people like who don't care. They just like don't care in like the privacy of their homes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As opposed to people who are out like on TV, like, man, we got to build a wall. You know what I'm saying? And like get rid of all the Spanish people because they're bad guys. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of deal. So I mean, there's some people who like literally already are established and literally could just not give a fuck and not care. Then there's some people who like can't afford to do that. You know what I mean? So it's unfortunate, but I mean that's how it is. So
wait. My bad. Can I take who did I add to number 5? Just to not
Earl
to
Sweatshirt.
Take him off.
Uh-huh.
Put Tierra Whack on that list.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
My bad. I just had the thought. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah.
That's usually me driving tomorrow on Monday. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, I forgot.
Gotta put this
in. Yeah. Like shit.
I felt that.
Where the fuck was I? Where were we at? Right. You.
Yeah.
Okay, so when did you start making music though? Was that always like something that you always knew you were gonna do?
Yeah, that's how I got the name Yunglysol, because like I used to rap back in like 10th grade, but it was like jokes. Like
That's
I put
crazy
out
as I remember that.
Too Much Do Juice, Volume 1.
Do juice.
I don't know why we used to say do, D-E-W. You remember do?
Yeah, I remember do.
And this, all that.
I think you said Too Much Do Juice.
So I made Too Much Do Juice, and it was like jokes at first. And then I just kept doing it. I was like, wait, I could actually like rap and just keep trying.
Yeah.
And then I'd start making my own little weirdo beats. Like, yeah, it's going to be no bass and one instrument. And I'm like, yeah.
Shit that niggas come in and be like...
Yo, you want to hear my mixtape? Okay.
Yeah, sure. Throw that on.
Bro, and the things I used to say, bro, oh my God. I had this whole song about beating my dick.
Oh, man.
To the tune of Once Upon a Time Not Long.
Yo, this is a high school mixtape if I've ever heard of it.
To Slick Rick's joint.
Okay.
You damaged the Slick Rick song.
Or
Once upon a time not long ago.
When people had computers and lived life slow. Fuck, there was a little boy that was misled by a bunch of homepages on the internet. He would type one thing, something else came up. Hooked on it quick, dang, this is his new love. He could get what he want, and maybe that and more, until the very first time he discovered porn.
hey,
It was ass and titties and beating little Jimmy until he went splat. I hope they don't hear me. He said all in his head while he's beating his head. That's I can't.
That's crazy though.
Yeah.
That you made a whole song about beating your meat. That's
a momentous occasion when you're
talent.
a young lad. So.
Yeah, no, that is, and to be able to put it together, eloquently, is kudos to you. All I remember of you, for the most part, I know we had class. We had Mr. Overton, Mr. Overman.
He's back at Blake.
Yeah, old dude maybe.
Yeah, it was like a computer class like that he taught, like, and we like used to like. You make graphics and shit.
Oh yeah.
I had Mr. Heller. I didn't have whatever you said.
Yeah, it was the other white guy, and Yancy was just just geek out for the most part. Like he was just lunching, and like if you heard him earlier describing like how I used to talk about, I'm like, yo, Yancy, get the fuck away from me. I don't want to speak to you today.
No, okay. Here's what he's talking about. Me and Bryce, we used to have a locker next to each other, like in the locker room. And literally every day, I come in like, hey, Bryce, what's up, man? Like, and he's like, yo, shut the fuck up, Yancy. Leave. And I'll just be like, yeah, man,
goodness.
like, it's whatever.
It's crazy. I didn't even hate Yancy. That was just like the dynamic that we had. I had no problem with him at all. He was just geek.
Man.
used to just.
I used to love it though. I would literally be like, I'm gonna fuck with Bryce. Hey, Bryce.
I just be like,
Yancy, no, get away from me.
yeah, we had class with what's her name? Estefania and Shantae. Yeah, it was luncheon.
Y'all ever slid into a joint's DMs from high school?
Yeah.
I think everyone has at
Hell
one point
yeah.
in time. Yeah.
Once you start hitting your glow up, you're like, oh.
Hey, yo.
What's up? Long time no talk.
You know what I started doing? I found if you keep scrolling, I didn't know this. Instagram saves DMs from 225 weeks ago. So you can see all your old curves. You got to slide back. But here's how I do it. I like my last message from 223 weeks ago.
You can like it now.
And then it's like, why did he like this message from 223 weeks ago? Let me see what. Oh, wow. He's like, okay. And then it's like, what's up? What's up?
Like,
This Spice Adams laugh. That's fucking hilarious.
Oh man. So I guess so you were making music. You were making your mixtapes in high school, and then I guess after high school, where's the music at now? Because I listened recently to what is it, Supernova? Mm-hmm. Supernova, and the vibe that I got, and I was talking to Alistair about it. It's like you have this early Childish Gambino type of vibe and energy. So I guess is that something that naturally came about over time, or did you ease your way into making more? Because your music sounds very like you said, free. Yeah. It sounds very if this was a kickback that Yancy was hosting, this is what we'd be listening to at a kickback that Yancy's hosting. Yeah, you know what I mean?
It also matches your personality and the energy that you bring too.
I'm not about to be on here I got twin Glocks in my socks. No, actually, I got twin Glocks with some Crocs. Nigga, get some socks. Actually, I could be a gangster weirdo.
You could.
Maybe.
I know a rapper with a purse with a gun in it, but no. Yeah, it's just you were talking about the internet and all that. Some people are scared to be themselves, and that's all I know how to be, dog. So, and you just got to deal, when you do that, you just got to deal with a lot of people not looking at you for a long time. Uh-huh. And when you want to do something different, you got to deal with sucking at it for a long time.
Yeah,
I used to suck, bro.
Yeah, the first person through the door usually gets the bullets. So
yeah,
there's gonna be niggas that follow you, be like, oh man,
let me step
this
to the
Yancy
left.
flow.
Yeah, and every big artist now that are on their own wave, if you notice, they always have that same story. Yeah, nobody listened to me for the first 10 years of my career. Yeah. Until finally someone was like, oh, okay. Yeah. So,
man.
Yeah.
I fuck with that. What's the
wait, hold on.
I'm sorry.
Where'd you get your artwork from?
I made it.
Oh, you made.
Yeah,
just talented.
You learned that at Mr. Overman's class. Was it Overman? Overton? Oberman? Offerman?
I don't remember any of my teachers' names anymore besides Mendenhall and what was the badass health teacher?
Livingston?
Woo!
That's where the song came
Where's
from.
she at? She probably on IG somewhere.
She's married, I heard. There was a Twitter conversation amongst Moco people.
Bro.
You know who else was married?
Who?
The woman in that show, Scandaled, I think. Is that what it's called? Scandal? Yeah, I'm sure she cheated on her husband in the show. So
You right.
I've never watched Scandal, by the way,
right.
so I'm making an assumption right now.
You're right.
That's how the show goes. But yeah, man, you got a shot. I'm just saying. You got a shot.
How old was she when we were in school? I'm thinking 26, 20.
Old enough to know better.
Bro, why would she become a health teacher? She was so bad. And this is what happens.
She definitely had model vibes. She was tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, petite. Oh,
shout out to Miss Livingston.
Miss Livingston,
you gotta find that
Yo, I gotta come in with the full Beijing beard.
Oh nah.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I just be like
Ugly.
Yeah, that's wild. Yo, so something that I'm curious about as well too is the whole dropping like your freestyles, like random places. Like, so how, if you could share how that comes about, like what goes into that, I guess. Do you just like wake up like, I know a park that I'm gonna go to and I'm gonna climb some trees and rap.
Drop this fire ass.
That
Very apish, by the way. I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
what we are.
Yeah.
That, I mean, I try not to think about it too much, because if I spend like 3 hours trying to make a 1 minute IG video for some likes, what am I doing?
You're wasting some
I'm
time.
not in the studio.
Yeah.
I'm not actually creating. So that's the whole thing with trying to create, you know? I'm just trying to, I literally just go anywhere and just be like, all right, whatever. Let's find a cool background. Like, I don't think about it too much. It's just trying to go and do it. As of lately, I have been trying to find cooler backgrounds for the content, but I really try to keep it to like, all right, we're going in, we're doing one take. I'm gonna just go and set up a camera, one take it, post, and like, yeah. Because once I start focusing on it too hard, I'm not a rapper anymore. I'm an IG content creator.
Okay.
Like, nah.
Damn. No, it's a solid approach to it. I feel like a lot of things that we see on IG are like very
Fabricated.
yeah, and like strategic. Like when Fatboy SSC pulls up on somebody and he's like, "Yo, like I'm just eating these cookies, man. Like I'm just trying to eat these cookies," and they just be like, "Yo, you can't eat these cookies in here, Fatboy." "No, I'm gonna eat these cookies." You know what I'm saying? It's just like
out and throwing shit and
you know
making
what
a
I mean?
mess. Like, come on.
It's
bro.
it's very I guess manufactured, and I don't know. I feel like Instagram has actually just become a place like of nothing but advertisement.
But that's good.
I mean, there's booty in between the advertisement, like a lot of it.
That's because like any one post can go viral and change somebody's life.
Bro, can it change your life though? Because like
Momentarily.
Yeah.
I mean, but wait. If you have something that you're like cooking up behind the scenes, like we said, we joked about like a few episodes ago, like a lot of people will have something that will go viral, and then underneath it'll be like, "Yo, check out my SoundCloud." You know, hypothetically speaking, that could attract people to your content, and you could blow up somewhere, or you could have a Ha Davis moment and be like, "Oh, she tripping," and now everyone in America is saying the double worded. So like, you know, and it opens doors for people that way. Yeah. But at the same time, there are the viral people that go viral and then they don't have anything to back it up, or they don't have any talent or skills. It's just like, you bullshit. Get out of the way. Your 5 minutes are up.
Yeah.
Shit. So.
That's, I mean, I love the internet just for like meeting different people, dog. Like, I don't even try to talk to kids in America no more. Like, I take out my ads in like Japan and like Russia and fucking United Kingdom, and then it's like, "Oh, bro, what's up?" You put a little American flag in your thing. So like, wow, because people love people from the States.
They do.
Like, they love every other country. Okay, not every other country, but every other country is like,
Isn't that weird?
they
'Cause we're
follow
so fucked
us, bro. Like, so when you're like, "Hey, I'm from the States," it's like, wow, it's an artist from the States. And especially if it's like a weird joint.
Shit.
Yeah, especially if it's like a weird joint that's like, "Oh, you don't know this artist, but I do." And like, people love saying
That's
stuff
how people
like
get
that.
fan bases like overseas too.
Tekashi did that. He blew up in Moscow first.
Tekashi. This guy.
You blew up in Moscow?
Yeah, because think about how hard
it
his
sounds
music...
like collusion, if you ask me. Russia? A lot of stuff is starting to make sense now. Trump, Tekashi. All right, man.
Treyway,
Yeah.
DeAndre Way, Soulja Boy, the American budget in
God
the military. Segment.
No, I was with you the whole way.
He just got a
said
10 bro,
DeAndre Way.
this man-
Soulja Boy.
This man just got a $10 million deal
In jail.
in jail, and it's
Wait, is jail
literally
different from prison? Right?
yes,
It
yes,
is.
yes. Very
Prison's
different.
worse, right?
Prison is like-
he's awaiting his sentence.
Like, is that like shanking or butt digging? Oh man, yeah, butt digging.
That
With a little
description
bit of
went.
shanking, I think.
It's to shank first, and then you go in because it's like pain.
Pain. Oh no! God damn
Double
it!
trouble.
You don't think about like your booty hurting when you stab, bro. It's like
Man. Oh,
I'm thinking
shit.
about both my niggas for sure.
I'm just
gonna
fully
be like,
concerned. Like, goddamn.
Ain't much to do now in jail, but
Survive.
end it.
You ever watch those jail shows? Like,
nah, I usually punk out. I used to, cause we used to watch.
I used to watch Oz.
Yeah, I watched Oz, and cuz like fought to switch cells, and then the nigga just turned out to be a bigger dick for that nigga, and I was like, oh nah, can't trust nobody in jail. That's so sad.
bro.
Honestly, your best bet if you're in that situation is to just fight that nigga in your cell, bro.
Every day.
Fight him every day, bro. Somebody's gonna have to get tired first, bro. And then at that point,
you gotta wait for tomorrow.
like imagine, bro. Imagine fighting a nigga every day to the point where he's just like, bro, I don't want to
fight you. No
Like,
more.
you gotta wake
You
up.
gonna give me cheeks? Nah, I'm done. I'm done.
I'm in my bed like,
I don't want to do this no more, bro.
I swear to God, nigga, I'm not going to sleep, nigga. And when we get breakfast, nigga, I'm banging this nigga, bro. I swear to God. No sleep, bro.
You
Hella
wake
sleep
up
this
to
night.
some hands,
You're
bro.
thinking that, and this nigga's like, yo, he gonna break eventually. I'm gonna get that booty hole. I'm gonna get it.
Bro. You know how hard you gotta fight to stop a nigga who wants to take your butt, bro?
Bro,
Like,
imagine,
bro, somebody might have to die. You know
Nigga.
what I mean? Like,
bro. I get reckless when I don't get cheeks for a month.
you know what I'm saying?
Imagine, like, after the first week of no cheeks, it's like I'm chilling. After a month, I slide in DMs like, yo, what that pussy tastes like, ma? Like, I'm trying to pour a Prosecco bottle in your mouth. Like, I'd be saying wild stuff.
Girls do
My
like
wildest
Prosecco.
thing is it's spooky season. I'm trying to turn your pumpkin into a Cumpkin.
Oh,
That-
man.
That's creative. That's creative. That's creative.
Bro, like,
Yo.
go, how long do they be in? 25 to life with no cheeks. Imagine 25 years with no cheeks, bro.
And there's no just like free lotion around, you know what I mean? Like,
No, I'm good. You gotta use like fucking toothpaste or some shit.
God damn it.
he said toothpaste and then, like he was reminiscing about the time he had to use toothpaste. Jesus, yeah.
No, never mind, let me not. I was gonna say, you gotta experiment with what works.
Not toothpaste, man.
Huh?
That just doesn't seem, smart. It just doesn't seem very smart.
Speaking on experiments, I saw that you cut your dreads.
Yes, sir.
Like, did you have them back at Blake?
No. Yeah, no.
So when did you start growing them?
I've had them for 4 years. Yeah. At first, it was just that afro. Then people were like, yo, you don't comb your hair? And I was like, so they were kind of dreads. Like the back was locked, but the front was curly.
Yeah.
Like Odell, kind of. But yeah, 4 years. And then the weird part about it is I didn't even plan to cut them. It was like 3 a.m. and I was just like, I'm bored. Snip.
Oh.
Snip. And then you ever watch My Wife and Kids?
Yeah.
Remember when he had the hair and he was like, hair. Bro, I wish I took a picture. I had 2 dreads here. One here and one here. And I was like, hey y'all, what's up? And I did that for like 2 days. Like I was out in public like,
Wildin'. That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, I don't have the patience to grow my hair like that. Yeah. So shout out to you.
I had cornrows in middle school. But
Did you really get into the Rasta lifestyle when you had dreads? Did you? Yeah, I'm on right near the
no, that's
beach.
head ass.
That's head ass.
No. They were like, bro, you're from Silver Spring. You're not even
The spring's a silver mine.
Listen, man, you wouldn't understand the suburban lifestyle. Actually, I probably could. Silver Spring is one of the most diverse places. I would just started hanging out with the Jamaican kids.
It is. You can find a Jamaican restaurant to post up at for a little while.
I already got the blue pants. I would just have to wear this
the
But you
Adidas.
really
and
needed
not
some Puma
match.
too. If you had some Puma,
and a mesh tank top.
yeah. And then you just every day we be burning up, concerned there was no, and then you straight after that.
Hey, what if I walked in here with a mesh tank top
That'd be kind of wild.
and a cowboy hat?
I would have said, man, this is going to be a real interesting episode. I swear. Because we got to find out what's going on with this nigga. This nigga came in with a mesh top. Jesus.
And the cowboy hat. That would be the first question of mine.
Is everything okay, man? Is everything all right at home?
Nah, man, you just gotta understand in life that, niggas like act crazy and then
They
try
say a
to...
lot of words. They don't really say shit.
And they be trying to confuse you with the confidence. They be like, no, you don't understand, like, the sun don't follow the earth. Listen to a Kendrick album. It's literally that. You be like, yeah, the meat shall inherit the earth one day. You gotta understand, that's why you're depressed, Kenny. And I'll be like...
That's why I'm depressed, Kenny.
Okay.
Yeah, or you could just listen
No,
to
I'm skipping
Kanye. Kanye said. You guys hear what Kanye said at Sunday service?
Let me get ready.
Did you go?
No, I missed. I was so mad. I missed it.
So Kanye said, "We got to stop coming together so closely because they're throwing slave nets out."
He said what?
We as a black community got to stop coming together so closely because they're throwing slave nets out.
They're throwing slave nets out?
Slave nets.
That makes sense. Like, you grab us all, and especially people don't have their own ideas anymore. Do you ever meet a shorty with like that?
But that's such a I'm sorry to cut you off, but that message is so fucking like
Yeah, it was horrible.
open to like any fucking interpretation. It literally doesn't
like you heard his
anything.
off top. He was like, "Yo, I'm with it."
I'm gonna try to grab it. Like,
and then, but you could be like, "Yo, Kanye, are you saying that black people shouldn't come together and like maybe like form like an economy like the Jews have, or like any other?" You say, "Oh, Kanye's saying that," but like, come on, bro, like, so ambiguous. I fucking hate that.
The things that Kanye say, you got to be like, that doesn't mean what he's trying to say.
He's crazy.
We know this though. We know this.
He's crazy,
when he said
bro.
slavery was a choice, and we were like, "What the hell did you just say, bro?"
Nah,
and he was like, "Nah."
Kanye, he can get away with that.
He literally said all that and then performed at Howard, and
everybody put up like, "Oh, Kanye! Oh shit! He was canceled like 3 months ago, but Kanye!" Nah, man.
But like, dog, we need. He's still a black man, crazy black dude. We gotta protect Ye.
Yeah.
Protect Ye, dog. Nobody else is gonna say crazy shit like him.
I think a lot of people say crazy shit. If they get a big enough platform, anybody will say it.
It just be wildin'.
And that's another thing. Niggas will say anything once they have the attention.
Retweet,
so some people don't even believe it. Be like, "Yep."
I tweeted today, bust a nut and you're someone's grandma.
This nigga's been coming back to that hella since we've been
Yeah, I know y'all want to talk about that, but like, how y'all feel about the STD rate in the elderly? Honestly.
I was just thinking about that. Great question, my
This
nigga.
nigga Randy Moss got on Balenciagas with a... It's like, no, let me stop. That's a flex.
Yeah.
It's not.
I mean, when you got the bread,
Slight jump.
I'm not gonna lie. If I had the money, I'd probably still be wearing racist Gucci stuff. You know what I mean? Just because, like, hey guys, I'm not gonna wear a T-shirt that doesn't cost $300. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
You know how they
Can't
people
relate.
say
Can't relate.
But in the meantime, and in the between time, H&M $5 T-shirts.
Unique. Have you ever been to Uniqlo?
Uniqlo's amazing too.
Bro.
I wear my work polos. So they got from Uniqlo.
It's Japanese H&M.
Yeah.
It's literally Japanese H&M.
It's bomb.
I think
fuck with it.
slightly less quality.
I think the quality's better.
No,
actually.
yeah.
quality's
Way
better.
better, bro.
You think so?
Dude, I have a shirt that I bought like maybe 4 to 5 years ago that I still wear from Uniqlo, and it's a great tee, bro.
Same thing
Like,
with H&M.
no.
I have so many. My experience with H&M, like the button ups, I think they last pretty.
I have a pair of H&M. Maybe this is just me, but I have a pair of H&M jeans at home that have a hole in them. Right?
Oh no, jeans not so much. Not so much.
I have I feel like at a certain point, like they start to lose their shape a little bit. That's like what it is with H&M. Like you can keep it for like a while, but like if you buy plain pieces from H&M, like those are not things that are gonna last. Like I think a plain piece from Uniqlo lasts a while. Like that's just my opinion, but I don't know. Actually, I do know. Uniqlo is better.
Y'all heard Forever 21 shutting down?
Yeah, I did.
So
like when American Apparel did.
If she fills her closet up with the Forever 21 clothing collection, she's for the streets, bro. Do not.
What's wrong with
So when you go smack, it's $3 shirts, dog. Like you go up there. She had a 9 to 5 and she's 28. What do you mean?
You gotta say.
Rock Forever 21, but just turned 30. Like, damn, ma, what's your name? And like, just do this to her, and they'd be like,
oh, nah. You be safe.
Start hitting the shit out of her neck, like, all right.
Oh nah,
You stay up, ma.
You keep doing your thing.
I'ma find a shorty in Uniqlo that respects herself.
Did y'all hear about the whole G Herbo and Ari situation?
No, not at all. Only thing I know about G Herbo is he raps off beat.
All right, that's very true. So
I actually don't know a G Herbo song.
I don't either, but they are celebrities in this climate, and he's a rapper.
Why are we talking about that?
Good, listen. I just want to hear y'all opinion.
No, I'm just saying, like as people in general, like
because he has.
Why do we talk about anybody we talk about, dog? Remember Boonk Gang, and he was literally stealing.
But that was
he was literally stealing on the internet, and we were like, "Wow, this is great content." Wow.
But that's how you know, like, niggas is just pulling shit out there. Like, man, nigga, we got, man, this shit got to pop. There
was a nigga.
I'm gonna start stealing out of stores, nigga, and recording it.
There was a nigga that used to jump on shit and be like, put him in the coffin.
Oh, yeah.
And niggas was like,
see how long that lasted.
He caught a case. All those, like, it was a weird era in, like, 2018 where it was just crime on the internet. And we were like,
Niggas was like,
oh, shit.
All the niggas in the hood was like, man, niggas is just doing whatever on the internet, nigga. We can just do what we do normally.
Because niggas, as soon as Boot Game went into that place, you knew he was about to take some shit.
bro.
And we was still watching.
I remember.
He ain't gonna get away from this haircut.
Bro, Retchie P used to be like, all right, pow, pow, pow. I'm doing it. And we'd be like, oh, retweet? Okay. I used to love it, bro.
Niggas is insane.
We're all coming up on the end of the decade, so like, hopefully I'm excited for this new decade. This 2020, dog.
2020. It's
I'm
gonna be interesting.
excited.
It's gonna be interesting. It's definitely gonna be interesting. A lot of things are gonna change. Like,
Nigga, what's gonna change?
we're getting flying cars.
No, electric.
Man.
They're gonna all be electric.
Woogie.
I think a lot of people don't like mind as much. Remember how people like be walking in public like this isn't as weird anymore? Like
That's still weird.
maybe 5 years ago, like if you're walking on the street, like what's up? Like it was like,
I feel weird about
That's
it.
weird.
it feels weird, but you just
I gotta
gotta
be. Only way I do
You
that
gotta
in
do
my
it.
car.
I mean, I know what you mean. Like,
Yeah.
record. That's so weird. Recording yourself, it feels weird. You're like,
The niggas that don't feel weird about it, they were chasing the bag with it.
yeah.
They're definitely chasing the bag with it. So
I mean, I just feel like it's always kind of like, well, at least for me, and I feel like I've said this on the podcast before, it's always been like, hey, like, don't do wild stuff on the internet. Because initially when I was younger, I used to do wild ass shit and post it on Facebook. You know what I mean?
The foreigners.
Right,
The
but I
foreigners
mean,
always told you, don't do nothing crazy on the internet.
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, it's like, okay, well, if you ever get to a point where you're like somebody who is like of like a certain stature within like either the community or within like your region, and then people decide to go back and pull some like wild shit that you did, then it's like, damn, like I was just having fun, like.
But even if you're not like doing it on the internet, they're still gonna dig for it. Mm-hmm. So it's like no matter what you do, they're gonna look for your shit.
That's
so
true.
you might as well have fun doing it. That's why.
That's true. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I hope in 2020 cancel culture leaves.
I think it's already starting to leave.
Yeah.
What do you mean it's starting to leave?
Because I feel like no one's actually been canceled, and I feel like
Recently, yeah.
Well, what you got to understand is it's a certain portion of the population of that person's fan base that may be canceling them. If you have fans already, only a certain amount of those fans will like leave. You know what I mean?
But
like,
that's what I'm saying. I feel like the people in cancel culture that were actually leaving were never actually fans of the people.
Yeah.
Like the people that were like, "Oh, Bill Cosby's canceled," they weren't watching
That, but the reason why they're doing that is to reach the people that follow those people who are like a part of the cancel culture, and then they're like, oh damn, this person did that. I did like that person, but man, I mean, shit, if all my niggas is like, yo, we can't fuck with this nigga, then like, shit, what do I look like if I fuck with him? But prime example, you see everybody with fucking Yeezys on. Kanye West has not been canceled. Yeezys are. No, it's fine. Yeezys are literally the shoe of like street fashion wear modeling. Like, if you see any clothing being modeled, someone's wearing Yeezys. Like 9 times out of 10. Maybe like a pair of off-white like ones or like some like those. That's it. Like that's literally it.
And the chunky Balenciagas,
bro. When I realized that switch, and the chunky Balenciagas. Once I realized that, I was like, yo, Kanye West is fucking killing it. Like. Because everybody's like, damn, that shit does look fire with Yeezys. Let me cop a pair. Like, it's like Kanye went to every streetwear vendor and was like, look, if you could just put everybody in Yeezys, like, they're basic, they match with everything, and you know what I'm saying? It's cool, you know what I mean? And they're Adidas. Like,
once he got Adidas to get that re-release and actually have it in stores, and it wasn't just like the exclusive, that's when he actually got into the marketplace, I feel like.
Yeah. Like, it's weird. This is new, like being able to go on Adidas.com and just buy a pair of Yeezys.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, you can do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Yeezy boots are out. There's a new sneaker. And you can, it's not like, oh, sold out. No,
because it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that for the Red
click.
Octobers and the Nike Adidas. I mean, the Nike Kanye. So it's like.
But that's because Nike has a different business approach to it.
No, absolutely.
Adidas is like, all right, if we make it for everybody.
But when the
it's
Yeezys
still
first came out, they were.
at the end of the day.
But men's shoes are all $200 though.
Yeah, once you get into out of kids' Foot Locker, it's kind of a wrap for your foot.
I'm like, damn, if I'm spending $200 on shoes, though, I might as well spend $300. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bro,
I don't think that's the logic, bro.
the crazy thing is, like, a shorty can wear a $20 pair of shoes and be like, damn, Ma, you killing it. Like, you look good. Your outfit was $28?
Yeah. Fashion Nova is cheap as shit.
If I wear a $20
Fashion Nova
shoe,
shit.
I heard that shit is, like, low-key not the best quality. Though.
It's not.
but you look good,
key.
they look great.
Yeah, they look great.
And how would you know?
And
I
they
don't
just
know.
need it. They just need it for
that
a
night.
Instagram caption. That's it.
I wouldn't know a shorty in Fashion Nova compared to YSL. I'd be like, look the same. Whatever.
Said,
Booty.
But me, if I come through in a $20 pair of, I don't know,
what shoes can you buy for $20?
you got to go to Buffalo Exchange and get the joints that have been worn a couple times that they've resold.
That's what Kayla got. That's what Kayla got right now.
Buffalo?
Kayla on a clean Eagles crew neck. I said, oh, my God.
But like, yo, I don't know. You can get some Shaqs. I think Shaq's about to rebrand.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
And they are the chunky shoe. Shaqs were the chunky shoe before the chunky shoe was hot.
I'm not gonna lie. If Shorty see me in some Shaqs, bro.
You're not.
It's a dub. And I
Once
don't
you
even use that word, bro,
got
but
this on your logo, I don't know, bro.
it was a dub
I
last
don't know.
week, bro. Before I even pulled up, like, nah.
Yeah, no.
She be like, you're gonna hate me. I'm like, why? I'm like, why are you texting me and I'm right in front of you?
It's like, no, let me stop. Ooh, hold on, let me.
Oh man, everybody's got a "you're gonna hate me" text, bro.
Bro,
And then when I realized that it was happening to other niggas, I was like, oh, so like it happens all the time. Who knew? I should be mad.
you ever get the scene on IG DMs? I don't know what's worse, read or seen, dog. I'd be like,
I feel like seeing is like, oh, I seen you.
I seen it.
I seen it. Like,
Oh, my fault. I just opened it. I don't like notifications.
I didn't even read it. Nigga. I seen it. Like, I seen it. Like, that's it.
bruh. In this next decade, we gotta stop getting so hurt on being left on red and seen.
Nah, bro. We gotta abandon the going smack online in general, bro.
What you mean?
Yeah, that would be.
We just gotta go at him in person,
Bro,
bro.
why?
But
I'm in the
I feel like
crib.
everything's going more digital.
It
Literally,
is,
bro.
man.
So
But I like
that's
it
not-
better in person.
It is. It slaps in person.
people are
Because
weird
you literally
versus-
be at, you like a picture at the mound. You just like, all right, I know this bitch online be having like 40 minutes to think about what she's gonna say. So here's what we gonna do. First, fastball. Is she ready? All right. Ooh, she hit that. All right, bet, nigga. I'm just going with the fastball. Nigga, I'm about to fuck this bitch up. Ha, pa, another one. Ooh, that's 2 strikes, nigga. Everybody in the car like, it's the bottom of the knife. It's the bottom of the knife.
Bruh.
The Giants win the pennant. The Giants win the pennant. You know what I mean? Like,
Bruh.
that's what I like about like the in-person interaction, because not everybody is just quick on their feet. You know what I mean? Some people,
But I feel like people are awkward because they spend so much time on their phone and on the internet.
but like in order to break out of that, I feel like you do need to talk to people in person.
But that's breaking out of it.
You gotta practice both. It's like a muscle.
Yeah, if you can do
DM
both,
sliding
like,
is a
yeah.
skill, bro. Like,
It is.
You ever be on the timeline and you be like, all right, so you put a GIF of somebody throwing an alley oop on the timeline, and then you slide into the DMs and you put a GIF of someone dunking it, and it's like, bam, into the DMs, and it's like, okay, this guy's creative. Like, this is nice.
But I feel like that's just like the most.
I hope y'all
bruh.
taking notes when
That's
I'm
what
listening
you
to
have,
this
bro.
podcast.
Because think about it. Think about it. Think
Because
about
he's
it.
dropping bars.
Bro, think about it. What do we have now? It's like shorties have the Tinder, the Hinge, all that stuff. It's a million niggas in their DMs a day.
Yeah.
So if everyone's hits the, hey, what's up? Hey, you gotta come with something
gotta be
different, bro.
creative.
That's true.
You gotta come like,
I was on Twitter and I seen this guy. He put a dog, and he was like, "Is that you, Sparky?" And then the girl was like, "Huh? Oh, my dog's found his way into your DMs." And I was like,
that.
"Okay, okay."
So, 7 out of 10. Would not recommend to friends though.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I'm at 6 out of 10 actually.
Yeah, that's not my favorite.
My favorite DM slide was I would tell you you're beautiful, but beauty is on the inside, and I haven't been inside you yet.
Hey, yeah, that's so ham. But it's like, I don't know. I feel like if you can appreciate good like artistry, you can be like, oh, maybe I will let this guy in my guts. You know, is what she's probably thinking after that. But
Getting guts blended season.
Yeah, man, it's insane. But we've definitely went on like I don't even know what kind of journey of conversation we did, but it went somewhere.
It was rare, and entertaining.
To circle back to you and your music.
Oh yeah, cool.
So are you? I guess you dropped Supernova. What? That was earlier this year.
May, yeah.
All right, so are you like currently working on the next project? Are you doing like shows or performances either? Or, like what about that?
I'm a psycho, so I just like making shit. So like
I'm
no, I have actually done shows. I'm actually kind of mad about that, but I mean, it's all good. Beyonce's still touring off of the Beyonce album, which came out in 2013, 14 probably.
Yeah.
So it's no rush. Yeah, just trying to continue to flex these creative muscles, dog. I think I am about to drop another compilation because I have a bunch of just stuff left. And if I can just, like, once people are like, hey, what's Yancy E about? And they just look at this large body of work from, like, 2016 to, like, now. It's like, okay, cool. He can perform all these songs. Because, like, right now, I feel like I'm one of the only artists that can do an hour set. And, like, it'd be like, oh, okay, cool. He did a whole fucking hour of content that he just has. And that's important. Like,
Do you remember all those songs?
Yes.
He pulled the Beat My Meat song out, so I think he.
Yeah,
I think he can.
No, I'm just like I feel that. I'm the same way with songs. Like I remember hella like song lyrics for some weird
I
reason.
struggle to do that.
Nah.
If I'm hearing the song and I'm hearing the rhythm, eventually I'll catch on.
Bro, get with me in the
nah.
car for the Young Thug
no.
So Much Fun album. My nigga. Yeah.
But can you do it with like a Kendrick album? Loving you is complicated.
Loving you is complicated.
Place blame on you still. Like you ain't shit. Be like, yo,
About that.
imagine being in the studio with Kendrick, bro, and like you're his engineer, and he just starts like rapping. He's like, yeah, and you're just like, okay. And he's like, yeah, all right, now go put that into Google Translator, translate it into Italian, and then run it backwards, all right?
Yeah, nah.
And you're just like, okay.
All right.
Oh, wow, this is nice, Kendrick.
Because he already knew. He already knew. Because there's definitely been a few times where I looked up some Kendrick lyrics and I was like, I don't know what he's saying.
What's your favorite one-liner?
My favorite one.
As of lately, like this year.
In terms of what?
Rap, like one of my favorite one-liners is JPEG. He said, "Thought tactics. Your shit don't bump. You are not proactive.
Thought tactics just
Your shit don't bump. You're not proactive." I said,
favorite
nice.
one-liner.
There's Kevin Gates. I got 3 kids and they all 3.
Hey yo, that's insane.
I got 3 kids and they all 3. God
What other
damn.
one-liners been great this year? What albums came out this year? Oh, my
That's been a
phone's over
shitload.
there.
Speaking of albums, I saw on your Instagram you had the Pitchfork top 20. I mean top 200.
Can we talk about that?
Oh, we could definitely talk about that. So I
didn't see the list.
I could pull it up and I can name you a few. I just feel like
So all I know is the top 3. Number 3 was To Pimp a Butterfly. This was top. So the list is Pitchfork's best albums of the decade. Mm-hmm. Number 3 was To Pimp a Butterfly. Number 2 was My Beautiful Twisted Dark Fantasy.
Wait. 4 is Pimp a Butterfly.
Oh.
3 was Beyonce.
Okay.
2 was My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. 1 was Blonde.
It's for the 2000s.
2010.
The 2010s. And personally, I feel like, Blonde, it has some great moments. It also had a lot of dead spots. Like, a lot. Like, there was parts in the album where he would just, literally, the intro was just him going, fuck yeah, woo! And I was just like, okay. But to have a fully composed album, like My Beautiful Twisted Dark Fantasy.
Where they put Blonde over that?
Blonde was the number one album of the 2010s for some reason.
On that list, Kanye Yeezus came in at 15.
Why?
J. Cole, I didn't see a J. Cole album.
SZA came in at 24.
The
Control.
Yeah, that was a good album, though. I give her that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that definitely deserves it, but I feel like, me personally, I don't know if it's because I'm not the biggest Frank fan. I just wouldn't even put him at number 1, period.
Frank is amazing.
Frank makes a different type of music, man. I don't know how to really explain that.
But he's great with the pen. Like, did you call me from a seance? You were from my past life. That one-liner right there. Wow, okay, that's creative, Frank. I see what you just did there.
But to have him be the number 1 album of this decade is kind of nuts. Like,
okay, let's remember who was on My Beautiful Twisted Dark Fantasy. Elton John, Bon Iver, Alicia Keys,
Young
Rick
Nicki that
Ross,
actually care about it,
and
Jay-Z.
You have 2 of some of your best verse, probably hands down Rick Ross's best verse of the decade, Nicki's best verse of the decade.
Of her career?
Of her career.
Like,
of her career. Then we had hits like Power. I'm coming in that 21st century, doing something mean to him. Like, that. Runaway. And then, bro. Wow, y'all about to get me hot.
Crazy.
Then the fact that he put out, we had us all looking at that Runaway movie, that 13-minute.
Of that Phoenix.
Yes.
At the dinner
and
table.
we were 16. Like, what does it mean?
Oh my gosh, this is crazy
Take
content.
Care was 13.
Yeah, I will put Nothing Was the Same on that list.
Yeah,
I like Nothing.
That's an unpopular opinion, but I fuck with that heavy.
Oh damn, Frank had
Exactly.
Channel Orange is 10.
Channel Orange.
I don't know.
Channel
I've
Orange
never
is
heard
amazing.
Blonde, so I can't really speak to it.
But not to put number 1. Even off things that you have heard, you could clearly put it.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Why don't you read what you saw?
Oh, was Solange at number 6? Seat at the Table.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I don't even know how to describe Solange's music. I feel like it's like I don't know how to really explain. I feel like I don't know if somebody said this, but like if I maybe was like cleaning up the house, like
Cleaning up the house music.
Yeah,
I can see that. I can see that.
And I mean, you need some good music to clean to, man. It's actually kind of important. It literally takes the most lackluster of like chores to like a whole nother level.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's important. K-Dot number 4, To Pimp a Butterfly.
Great album.
Great album.
Beyonce.
That album
number
had to
3.
grow on me though. At first, I was like, it was kind of a miss, Kendrick. And every time I go back to listen to it again, I'd be like, yeah.
And Blonde is number 1. I get it, but I feel like, okay, Ravens. I feel like,
Lamar's my fantasy quarterback, so I love when that boy run.
I feel like for this one, like Pitchfork, I feel like their writers are,
White.
that and more liberal on the liberal side. So you know how people put their personal like opinions into it because they're like Blonde touched on like male masculinity and like being soft, and I'm just like, bro, like yeah, it was good, but it had a lot of skippable songs. Mm-hmm. Many college students have gone to college. No, what are you saying right now? If you don't know, Bryce, there's a song that isn't a song. It's just his mom voicemail, and it's just that. It's yeah. And she talks about don't do drugs and stuff. I'm just like, bro. The fact that scroll until you see 2014 Forest Hills Drive, because I honestly haven't seen it on the list yet.
Chance the Rapper at 84.
What, Coloring Book?
No, Acid Rap.
Oh, okay, better.
I don't think it's on here.
What?
Is Forest Hills Drive on here?
20.
I didn't see it.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
this list was...
I got home. Now he said I peep game. Got home, snatched my mama keychain. Took a whip. The appeal too ill to refrain.
Bro, like Wet Dreams on
Sat
the
with my
bro.
nigga and said,
This nigga said,
was that Beauty Behind the Madness?
Nigga front door.
Oh no.
I told her hello.
damn at 57.
That's crazy because he won a Pulitzer Prize for that.
Wow, Vince Staples, Summertime 06.
Solid, I can see that.
I don't know if that's over Forest Hills Drive though.
No, bro.
Like, there's a lot of things.
Wow, Beyonce's on here so many times.
Or Damn. Damn literally won a Pulitzer Prize.
Watch the Throne is 92. All right. Nah.
Forest Hills Drive's not on the list.
I'd put it top 50 of the decade.
Of
Young
the
Thug
decade?
Barter 6.
That's way too long.
Well, what does it really do? I put that back in my crack. Oh, yo.
Oh man, I can't believe that's 54. They tripping.
I put that crack in my crack. Imagine being Kendrick and you see Barter 6 above your joint.
I actually
Danny
didn't
Brown's
really listen to this,
Triple
but I
X.
fuck with Danny Brown.
Mm-hmm. He just put out a new
Wow.
joint.
Dirty Sprite, 65.
Dumb Dirty Sprite. Actually,
I'd put that higher.
I feel like
Dirty
I
Sprite
put
2.
higher.
Yeah.
That could definitely make it higher.
65. I mean, we're biased though.
I just fucked your bitch
we're
in
colored.
some Gucci.
All right, no.
Yeah, see?
This is a good album. But what I'm saying is, if Forest Hills Drive is not on this list, we have a problem.
Tell the people what the list, what it was.
So this is Cardi B's Invasion of Privacy at number 73 on the Pitchfork's list, and it's out of what, 200?
Out of 200.
Out of 200. So we're almost 100 albums in, and J. Cole's
No J. Cole album.
J. Cole's not on here. Solange is on here again.
I didn't
81.
like that one. Of her breathing on.
Acid Rap 84.
I can respect that.
I like Haim. I didn't listen to this album. I might have to go peep it.
That album actually, a starter
good
party
album.
was
First one,
lit.
yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Where's Uzi's joint?
Watch the Throne is 92.
Not a single Cole one, which is crazy. Not KOD.
Hey, yo, y'all know what y'all should do? Y'all should put out your own top of the decade.
Damn, that's a lot of albums.
200 is a lot of albums.
It is.
I think I can get 50.
Yeah, do 50. Flockavelli. I mean, yeah, I get it. Okay, never mind. Oh, Let's Do It was.
Man, this
Like,
has fuck the club up on it
Yo,
too.
remember Love That Gun Sound?
Flocka was hitting it. Flocka was killing it.
I'm surprised I'm not seeing the Carter's album on there. I mean, I get it. Niggas didn't like it. Or was Pharrell on here?
I don't see it yet.
Up all night to get lucky. Up all night to get lucky.
Tame Impala.
Run the jewels.
I don't see no James Blake on there, dog.
ASAP.
Wow, ASAP Law. Yeah, this is a great album.
That was.
He's never
Alabama
done
Shakes. That
anything
was
good.
also a great album.
Wow, Rich Forever.
Rich Forever.
Yeah, I think
Chief Keef finally rich.
Chief Keef finally rich
Okay,
for 45.
so Chief Keef finally rich is number 145. I'm glad it made the list.
Playboy Cardi.
Okay.
150. That's actually a pretty fire album. Actually, well,
Okay.
21 Savage
Savage Mode over
155.
Come on now.
Savage Mode is fire, Alistair. Don't do that. I'm still saying J. Cole's album. should've
That's
been
what I'm
on there.
saying. Dream Chaser.
Chasers 2 and not 1? Okay.
Wow. That did have church on it.
Oh, yeah.
I just want to go to church.
Wow, J. Cole didn't. Who did J. Cole? Wait, JPEG. Hey, Veteran made it. Hey, Veteran, what? Y'all listen to JPEG?
Nah, but I've heard like snippets of some of his stuff.
Yeah, dog. He's that music to where it's. You ever have a hard listen? Like you got to listen to it. Like I gotta. Oh, okay. This is different, but I'm gonna sit through it. That's what JPEG stuff is. Cause he'll like switch up the beat on you mid song.
Damn.
Not
Hey,
even.
we go back now? Was that shit bad?
No, that wasn't the Sebastian
Oh,
thing.
I
Man.
was about to say.
Trust me.
I was about to say, damn, we out here.
Pusha T's Daytona's 188.
Yeah, this list is. Okay. Not. I lied. No, it's not. Yeah, no,
Lil
it's
Peep.
not. I lied.
Peep.
193.
Where's Nate Joel? It says I live.
You know what? I don't know.
Honestly, I'd put it on there.
Hey yo! Oh shit! My shit died.
As I live.
Yeah, but J. Cole did not make the list, man.
Which is
So-
ridiculous. Not one of his albums.
I think that's super wild. Super, super wild that J. Cole's not on the list. And we actually just spent time going through the list. So,
I don't think anyone in America should be able to make a top 200 of 2010s and not have any J. Cole project on there.
Bro,
niggas don't like J. Cole, bro. That's what it is.
For no reason. I don't even think Wale was on there either. And Wale makes great albums.
Yeah.
Niggas be hating.
Tekashi's Gummo wasn't on there. Like Tekashi wasn't Billboard 10 Billboard hits in a row.
Gunmo is one of the most fire.
Yo, I heard
tracks ever,
Fifi
actually.
not too long ago, and that Jones still slaps.
The songs, the beats are crazy.
Which
he
makes
has
sense.
that wild like voice, like pull up, yeah,
Which
down,
is why
back
he blew
out.
up. Yeah, which is why he blew up in Russia first. Cause that grind, like music, they love that.
Damn.
They love that aggressive music, dog.
Well, shout out to 6ix9ine. When I grow up, I want to be like him. Probably not. I said probably not, guys. Come on, man.
I don't know. About
It's just jokes. 'Cause it's a podcast. But Yancy, is there anything that you want to let the people know about yourself, or express before you get up out of here? I know you've been all about grandma and guts so far.
That's
So, I
that's
mean,
the hill I'm dying on. It's like nah. Just be out here in these streets. don't be so ageist. I'm getting rid of my ageist beliefs.
Yeah.
I don't know if guys know what ageism is.
I assumed it was in regards to the aging limits on whiskey, but if it's something else.
No. Ageist is when you're like, dang, if I'm not successful by 25, then I don't want it.
No.
But like if you think about it, all our favorite rappers are 30 and past their 30s and in the peak of their careers. So like being on at like early 20s, mid 20s isn't all the hype.
It's actually very hard to do.
Yeah, like not many people do it. Like the baby's 27, about to be 28. J. Cole's 34, Kanye's 40 something. Like, and these are all our hugest artists right now. Anderson .Paak is 33. Like,
yeah, it takes time. I think just a lot of people don't like the fact that things take time.
It makes sense. It makes a lot of sense.
Because it takes patience. It takes a lot of dedication.
Bro, because think about it. You post a pic and the likes come immediately. It's like, wow, I like you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, wow,
your pants.
You're great. Man, yeah, literally. And you get that, and you can do that every day. You're telling me I can get compliments every day?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Wow, yeah, I'll sign up for this. And all I got to do is be an idiot online. But the only difference between that and like actual doing the work is your fan base.
Yeah.
Like, if you get a quick fan base, they're going to be also quick to leave.
Yeah.
But if you get a fan base that's like, yeah, I was rocking with him. Like Father, you scroll back and you're like, oh, wow, he was making music in 2013. It's 2020. Damn, I've really been, okay. Like, you're a stronger fan.
Yeah,
Like,
you grew with it.
like yeah.
That was insightful, Yancy.
Yeah, man, I'd sit home and have my existential crisis every now and then.
Oh, I feel that.
It's all good.
Yeah,
you know?
well, I mean, let the people know, I guess, everything you want to know in terms of social media, you know.
All my social media is Yunglysol, YUNGLYSOL, because I'm killing 99.9% of these rappers. If you do have a TikTok, it's a Lil Lysol swipe. Lil Lysol wipe, my bad. I do be on TikTok. I be on there like, hello, fellow kids. That shit's stupid, though. That probably not going to be in the States next couple years. My bad. After 2020. So, you know, hey, get me now. I'll come back at 29, stronger, more powerful. Thanks for having me, man.
No problem.
This is actually
you said 2029?
No, 2020, and then because I'm trying to join the military.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Something to like just pop on. You got that.
Yeah. Which branch?
Army. I want to be 25 Victor. That's combat photographer.
Oh.
And after that, I'm trying to go to the Tokyo School of Arts.
Damn.
So like you can pay for my school. Because you pay taxes, hopefully.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, let's not say that on the record. We all pay taxes.
Well, hey, man, good luck on that venture. Is there any music coming before you
I'm gonna be making music there too, because it's literally just a job. Like it's the 9 to 5. Yeah, that's the compilation I want to put out. I want to just put out all my stuff under Yancy E. I do want to change my name. I don't know what I'm gonna change it to yet. Maybe like a username. So with some numbers in it. Can we talk? You ever heard of scam rap?
Scam rap. Is that like the City Girls?
No.
Like that guy. What is it, Lil TJ?
TJX.
Yeah.
Have you heard it?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's literally not rap. It's just literally telling. It's
it's literally just exposing exactly what you do to try to get money.
Have you heard it?
Scamming.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so here's some of the things. He goes, he says, so one of his lyrics is like, all right, when you have a bin, I type in 34457, and when you find a link, type in CVV, and look on the back of your card, and CVV should pop up green, and you're like, oh. This isn't rap. These are instructions.
Yeah. It's a manifesto.
Literally on how to scam.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not... Never mind.
It's actually insane. I don't know why. I guess maybe he thought he would be able to share it with people and it wouldn't...
No. He's successful. Like, feds aren't on him right now. He's really blowing up. He's selling T-shirts. He's really on right now. No... So far, so good. 0 cases. But he's really out there like, I do scamming.
3 rushes for 71 yards for
Lamar
and a touchdown. But I would actually go back and listen to some songs, not because I want to scam, just because I want to just.
It's the weird.
You want to do some research?
Yeah,
bro. I love this
really
era of new rappers, dog.
They expose it all.
Have you seen? Then I'm gonna let y'all go. But have you seen these like new rapper interviews? Like these kids are really awkward, dog.
Yeah, because they be.
Dog, Lil Tecca, bro. I saw a Lil Tecca interview. He's literally like, yeah, I'm good. But on the song, he's like, I got white, I got black. What you want?
I've never heard a Lil Tecca song.
Man, I took your last for ransom. Blow, only done.
It's on the radio right now.
Yeah, he's
the only thing I know about Lil Tecca is that he wears glasses because the man said it.
I mean,
he said he has a shooter with glasses like Lil Tecca. That was the bar.
I'm not mad at it because Cuz is 17 years old. So are you a regular person at 17? No, you're awkward, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lil Tecca, bro. Keep doing your thing, man.
Yeah, come on the podcast.
Actually, yeah, you should.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so, sorry. I got thrown off. Alice, is there anything you want to say to the people, man, before we get out of here?
I'd just like to end this week's Stairs to Greatness. All accomplishments take action and ambition. So, boom.
Say that one more time.
All accomplishments take action and ambition.
Oh, yeah.
Alliteration.
I like that.
Yeah, thank you. You can follow me on social media, Dr. Do Work, Dr_Do Work. It's pretty simple. Make sure you follow our Instagram page, A&B_Podcast, A&B_Podcast. If you want to link up, you want to come on the pod, just reach out to us. We're real friendly.
But we ain't that friendly. You feel me? Oh, man.
Oh, wait. Also, yo, Yancy, like, I got to dap you up again. Thanks for coming on because you're the first host that actually came through. Was like, yo,
this nigga brought gifts, man.
This
nigga brought gifts.
Champagne.
You gonna see the picture.
I was like,
of
God,
champagne. It's gonna be online. But yeah, this nigga brought gifts, man.
Yeah, so.
And I'm so thankful. I couldn't believe it. I almost cried.
Bro,
But I ain't saying I'm from the streets, so I ain't crying.
Because we ain't that friendly, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, of course we'll bring gifts. I want y'all to be here like, all right, this nigga's just here. Like,
no, it's very valid. Very valid.
Very valid.
We appreciate that, man. And I'm gonna leave everybody with this. Fellas, next time you're enjoying a meal of some panty pie, try adding in the Q neck roll. There's a reason why they do it. So, I mean, And with that, thank you for listening to the A&B Podcast. And at the end of this episode, you'll be hearing music from Yunglysol, Yancy E. What was the song? Was it Stuck?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're going to hear Stuck from Yancy E. A&B Podcast. Thank you for listening. Peace.
Adios.
I actually didn't stop it.
I'm in a rut, I couldn't slow down, I'm in a rush, now I'm stuck, got nothing, holding on to something, I could never slow down, now I'm stuck in a rut, they ask what's the rush, I couldn't slow down, I'm in a rush, now I'm stuck, got nothing, hate it but I love it, I could never slow down, now I'm stuck in a rut, they ask what's the rush, I couldn't slow down, I'm in a rush, I'm stuck, got nothing, hate it but I love it, I could never slow down. She gon' tell all her friends this is the night with the whip, got my new shoes on, so I might steal your bitch, and her parents are gone just for the week they went far, so we can do anything, just don't smoke in the car, and them fake IDs, they let you sneak in the bar, man, nobody worries, so let's all have fun, and we just got paid so we can live like a star, man, turn this shit up, because this your song, ain't no bra with your t-shirt on, just a little something that she slipped on, she gon' move when the beat come on, that playlist, please skip this song, I hate it, dancing like a white girl, that's racist, Snapchat, she's Insta famous, wait girl, have you seen my bracelet, let's change this conversation, Uber driver is losing patience, cause he don't know how long he been waiting, cause they haven't finished with reading their faces, eyebrows is far from basic, so good you can almost taste it, she used those looks as payment to get in the club, so the lonely girls hate it, more than power to you. what you gotta do, bruh. That's more than power to you. You gotta do what you gotta do, yeah, yeah.